Hare Krishna. So, welcome all the students and children for today's Gitamrita value series. So, there's a little change in the timings of the sessions as we'll be having the sessions every day from 8:30 to 8:45 for 15 minutes. so that everyone and more children can attend it. So the longer sessions are usually become difficult to attend. So we thought that will decrease the duration to 15 minutes. And it will from 8:30 to 8:45 every day on our YouTube channel. So let us begin with the class today with the prayers. And today we'll be learning a very important Gita value, which is discipline. So let us get started. This is the prayers and then we'll start. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjanasalakaya Chakshurmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Okay, so thank you very much for joining today. All the children who have assembled, who have come, can please write their name so that I can also know. So let us begin now with this very important quality, discipline, right? So discipline, basically, you might have heard this word so many times from your parents, from your teachers, and even your elders, right? So be disciplined, please maintain discipline, so many ways it is used. So what it means really to become disciplined, and how does it help us? Or what Lord Krishna tells about discipline in the Bhagavad Gita. So many things we can discuss. So let us discuss them one by one. Okay. So the first thing I'll do is I'll share with you a sloka from Bhagavad Gita in which Lord Krishna is telling about discipline. Okay. So let us do that. You can all see the sloka here. I just make it more easier. This is from the 6th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, 6th chapter, sloka number 17. Okay. Yes. So, Yuktahara viharasya, Yukta cheshtasya karmasu, Yukta swapnavabodhasya, Yogo bhavati dukkha. So, what I'll do is, I will first of all tell you the meaning of the sloka and how we can apply this sloka in our day-to-day life. And then toward the end, I'll also help you recite this sloka by going through it, little by little. Let us first understand what Lord Krishna is telling here in this verse. He who is regulated in his habits of eating, sleeping, recreation, and work can mitigate all material pains by the practice of yoga. Basically, it means that if we can become regulated means doing something in a controlled way, isn't it? So we should not eat too much, too less. We should not eat all the time, right? That is meaning of regulating our eating habit. Just like all of you see regulator, all of you have fan in your house, right? And we see that in a fan comes with a regulator. Regulator has like a round, and you can do it more or less. So when you do it, so this actually help regulate the speed of the fan, isn't it? So regulation basically means you want to control, right? Control about the different extremes, too high or too low. Similarly, we should be regulated in our habits of eating, sleeping, recreation, and work. And if we can do that, then automatically all our most of our miseries will be gone. Right. So what all things we should regulate in our life? So first thing Lord Krishna is saying is eating. Right? Because if one can regulate his eating, then he can also regulate his sleeping. If one eats too much, then he sleeps too much. Right? Recreation, that means after studying, you want to play. So that should also be regulated. Not too much, not too less. right? And on fixed time, right? I'll go to play at this time and will come back at this time, right? And cheshtasya, whatever work you do, karmasu, your duties you perform as a student, as a son, or so many duties we have to perform. So we should become regulated in all these activities. And finally, swapna avabodhasya, the time you go to sleep and time you wake up. So we should, if you become regulated in these habits, I'm also trying to do that. I cannot say that I'm perfect yet, but yes, I'm also trying. And I can tell you from my experience that, when we try to do that, what happens automatically, we feel very happy. Because otherwise, if we are not regulated in our lives, what happens? Our life is haphazard, right? You you go to sleep and so many things are remaining, right? You wake up and your body is paining, right? Because you have not taken proper sleep, and then you're feeling sleepy during the day, during your work, right? And then you eat too much, you feel sleepy during the day, isn't it? So this everything becomes unregulated, then our life is totally miserable. But if we can regulate our habits, right? Like suppose you play, suppose you are playing online games, right? So online games are many times very addictive. Like there's so many games. My children, I think, were telling me that what all games they play. So they're telling that they are, and they are every day playing 1 hour online games. So I was surprised, right? And then I have, do you leave automatically after 1 hour? So no, I am forced to leave it because I like it so much. I cannot give it up. So we see, when we become regulated in our life, then automatically half of our miseries are gone. Suppose you like something and you keep on doing, and you spend, you say, 5 hours, 6 hours. Then what will happen? Automatically, you will lose time in studying, you'll lose time in exercising. So all those other things will now, become very difficult for you. So therefore, it is essential that we become regulated in our life. If you want to do something, no problem, but do it under regulation, neither too less, neither too much. Then what happens? Your life become very happy. Okay, going back to the slides. Let me just see the slides again. So yeah, so discipline, what do you mean by discipline? And how do you basically, uh, become disciplined in our lives? What are the use of discipline? So discipline basically means that we follow the rules and regulation which is set by our teachers, by our parents, and also the rules and regulations are set by God. How we can know the rules and regulations set by God? By studying the books like Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita is directly spoken by Lord Krishna, the supreme authority, the supreme God. And he's telling us what things to do, what things not to do, right? So we can take guidance also from that. And if you do that, that is for our benefit, right? Who is benefited by following the rules and regulations? Is it God who is benefited? Or is it your parents who get benefited? Or the teachers get benefited? Who gets benefited if you become disciplined in your life? It is you yourself, right? Because if you become disciplined, we just learned in the previous word that your misery is reduced, you become happy, right? So it is your advantage. So anything you want to achieve in life, we need discipline. There is a famous saying in English which says that discipline is like the bridge between your goals and accomplishment. So you have some goals in your life, right? You can think about the goals you have in your life, right? It may be anything. You can want to become a doctor or a pilot or a social worker, activist, scientist, whatever, right? Environmentalist, so many of them. But anything you want to do in life, or it may be other goals also, like you want to get into IITs, right? For IITs, so much people, study. I remember while I was preparing for IIT, it was like if every day and almost at least 8 hours, 9 hours would regularly study without, fail. So anything you want to do in life, you need discipline. Without discipline, we cannot do it. So this saying says that discipline is the goal between discipline is the bridge. Bridge means it helps you go from one place to another. So discipline is the bridge between your goals and your accomplishment. So your goals to accomplishment, you have to go through this bridge, and this bridge is called discipline, right? So many times I'm forced to become disciplined in our life, isn't it? Like suppose you have got a toothache. Will you eat all these favorite chocolates? No, because you know that if I do it, then although I like it, my toothache will increase more and I'll have to suffer, right? Similarly, will you watch TV if you have exam tomorrow? No, because you know that if I watch TV today, I will have to suffer and so many people will make fun of me and my teachers and parents will chastise me. So you know become automatically disciplined. But at normal time also, if you can become disciplined, that will make your life much more wonderful. You can accomplish so many goals in your life. So this is how this quality of discipline is so very important in our lives. It is already 8:45, so maybe I'll just help you with this sloka so that you remember this sloka and then tomorrow we'll have you recite this. Okay. युक्ताहार विहारस्य युक्तचेष्टस्य कर्मसु युक्तस्वप्नावबोधस्य योगो भवति दुःखः. So this sloka, what you can do if you want help, then recite it word by word. Yukta ahara viharasya yukta cheshtasya karmasu yukta swapnavabodhasya yoga bhavati dukkha, like that. Okay, so you can always consult to this video. It will be on the YouTube channel, and you can refer to it and learn how to recite this sloka. And would like that you recite this and learn this slokas by heart. And you can also tell us tomorrow. Then we'll have some of you recite it online on YouTube. Okay. So thank you all very much for joining us today. Hare Krishna. And thank also all parents for having your children to attend these classes. So please, if you like this initiative, please share it with many other parents. Like and share the video, subscribe to the channel so that it can spread to many other students as well. Hare Krishna.